Tonight, there's a new effort to protect Missouri cities from floods in the future. We've learned 3 St. Louis County communities will receive millions in funding from FEMA. 5 on your side's Diamond Palmer is live in University City, where 3 buildings at the Hafner Court Apartments are eligible for these buyouts, and Diamond has information about how much money the city is receiving. Diamond.
Good evening, Mike and Ann. Well, University City is set to receive $3.2 million in federal funding to demolish 3 buildings here on Hafner Court. And FEMA says that's because they've received repetitive loss when it comes to flooding. Now, earlier we talked to the city's planning director, and he says they're just one of hundreds of buildings that had damage in last July's flooding.
Devastating flooding hit St. Louis a year ago. University City, one of those cities with dozens of homes condemned as a result. Now the city is receiving funding from FEMA to fix some of those issues.
It's just one step in the process, and we hope there's several more down the road.
Dr. John Wagner, the director of planning and development for University City, says they'll receive millions in federal funding for 3 buildings at Hafner Court Apartments. Wagner says the city has been working on another federal grant that would cover 25% of the cost of demolition for the 4th building and 12 homes on Wilson Avenue. However, the timeline for demolitions could vary because of the work that has to be done before.
All the title work, all the closing costs, and FEMA would then make an offer to the owner of the apartments, and assuming he would take that, and then we proceed with the demolition. And at that point, it becomes perpetual green space for the city.
In addition to University City, the city of Ladue will receive $3.6 million, and Webster Groves set to receive $580,000 from FEMA.
The intent and the purpose of these grant funds is to make communities more resilient. So the fact that these particular properties were in flood-prone areas, they were in the National Flood Insurance Program, but had repetitive loss.
Wagner says there are specific plants that could be solutions for future flooding.
Wildflowers, natural prairies provides a nice buffer in soaking up some of the stormwater.
Now, FEMA says this process is all voluntary, meaning the property owners here on Hafner Court would have to agree to sell their property for it to become a green space. And hearing from the planning director here in the city, he says the owners here are actually helping out with the application process. Reporting live in University City, Diamond Palmer, 5 on your side.